Okay, Mindy. So I have a really important question for you because this actually happened to me. When my own father passed away, I felt like the burden of getting the funeral all arranged, doing the obituary, all this stuff, I felt like it was all on my shoulders. And to be quite honest with you, I was 28 years old. I had no idea what I was doing. I'd never done this before in my life. Actually, at one point, my uncle came up to me and he said, "Is there anything I can do to help you out?" And I said, "Yeah, what do I do next?" And he looked at me and he said, "I have no idea. I've never done this before." And he was 55 at the time or something like that. And so I imagine there's a lot of people out there that have no idea what to do when their loved one dies. Can you just briefly lead us through kind of all the steps when the person dies, what happens to the body, how it gets to a funeral home, death certificates, all that?
So essentially, when someone passes away, the first decision that the family needs to make is, what funeral provider am I sending my loved one to?
Okay.
And it may be a matter of, at that time, picking up the phone and making some phone calls, or selecting a place that has been recommended to you, or selecting a place that your family has used in the past.
Okay.
Once that selection is made, the funeral home is contacted. And the funeral home comes out to the residence, the facility, wherever the person is, and brings them into their care.
Okay.
And that's where, at the funeral home, they are kept until arrangements are made and burial or cremation takes place. They are kept in our care and custody.
Okay.
Once they're in our care and custody, we actually set up an appointment for the family to come into the funeral home. Because we, as funeral providers, we're going to sit down and take care of all of those details for you. We help with the death certificate. We secure the doctor signing it and get them certified for you. We order your certified copies and help you determine how many you need. We're going to help you with the obituary. We're going to get it submitted to the paper. We're going to help you write it. We're going to help you coordinate any services, talk to you about your options, help you design something for your loved one that not only is reminiscent of them, but will help the family through the process of grieving.
Okay.
Okay? We make all of the coordinations and contacts for you. We help with the preparation of the body. We do all of that right there in-house, so the family doesn't have to feel that burden of, what do I do next?
Okay.
After the services have happened, burial, cremation, whatever the choice is, we follow up with the family. We offer grief support to families. We offer to help them with filing insurance claims, or make referrals if they need to do probate or different things. We have all the resources at our fingertips. This is what we specialize in.
Okay.
And so instead of a family feeling lost, we take them under our wing and we help guide them through that entire process, so that they don't have to worry about the burden of, what do I do next? They can worry about being together as a family and grieving the loss of their loved one.
Right. Okay. So that was kind of my experience too, is before we got to the funeral home, I was feeling very, very lost and not knowing exactly which step to take next, and they did. They really guided me through it. There were still some things that I wish I'd known before, like death certificates was one of them. In Oregon, you have to have a short form death certificate if you're going to be filing a probate. The courts, many courts won't accept a full death certificate, which outlines basically the cause of death. Now, the short form death certificates don't have the cause of death on them.
Correct. And other places that will accept a short form are banks, because all they're needing is the information that the person passed away.
Right.
Same with the DMV for title transfers, or to notify them for a driver's license or personal identification card. They just need that short form death certificate. The cause of death is irrelevant to what they need to do.
Okay. So is there any other piece of advice that you would give to somebody that has just lost a loved one and they didn't have any planning in place?
Ask a lot of questions. Trust your funeral provider. We specialize in this. We take great pride in what we do. We do have the answers for you, and we will do whatever we need to help guide you through this process. And if there's something you need, you just have to ask, because we probably have a resource for it.
Okay. All right. Sounds great. Thank you, Mindy.
Absolutely.